Training is super important, but there's no denying that diet plays a massive role when it comes to building a lean, aesthetic body. These 5 nutrition principles are responsible for transforming my physique, and they enable me to stay lean without much thought. Whether your goal is to lose fat and build muscle, aka recomposition, or you're a skinny guy who wants to put on quality mass, you can apply these. The majority of your diet should consist of whole foods. What am I talking about? Whole cakes, whole pizzas? No, I mean foods in their natural form. Highly processed foods usually contain added sugar, fat, flavorings and other additives, making them super palatable and calorific. Through heavy processing, they lose a lot of their vitamins, minerals and fibre, which is where the term empty calories comes from. Eating junk food or a cheat meal every once in a while isn't a big deal, but they should not make up a large portion of your diet, especially if you want to stay healthy and feel and perform at your best. If in doubt, check the food label, and if it reads like a novel, then probably best to avoid it. Choose fresh meats over processed ones, whole carb sources like rice, potatoes and fruit, and get healthy fats from natural sources such as butter, olive oil, egg yolks, meat, dairy and nuts. Yes, fats are important in the diet too, guys. Do not eliminate fats. And of course, stay well hydrated, ditch the sodas and limit the alcohol. Regardless of your physique goal, it's helpful to have a calorie figure to work from. I'll use my good buddy Average Joe as an example. Joe is male, 25, 5'9" and 160 pounds. He has an office job, but he walks his dogs twice per day and does 4 intense workouts per week, which bumps up his daily calorie requirements to this: the calories Joe needs to maintain his current weight. Now that we have our figure, we can adapt our eating and use a diet tracking app like Chronometer or MyFitnessPal to track our calories. We can measure our progress using scales, body part measurements, or progress pictures, but the easiest way to track weight is with the scales. Weigh yourself once per week, and if you notice that the scale is moving in the right direction, that's great, don't change anything. If there's no change or a negligible difference, add or reduce your daily calories by 200 to 300. Re-weigh yourself after a week, and if there's still no movement, repeat. For me, starting out as a skinny guy, I had to add an additional 600 calories before I saw the scales go up. You won't have to count calories forever, just do it until you have an idea of what you're getting from your meals and how much you're eating in a day. Our bodies don't have the ability to store protein as we do energy, so it's important that you get sufficient protein in every meal to support muscle repair and growth. It's also the most satiating macronutrient, so if your goal is fat loss, it's in your best interest to keep your protein high. 0.8 to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight is considered optimal for people doing resistance training. When I say 1 gram per pound of body weight, I'm talking about lean body mass. So if you're an overweight guy who's 300 pounds, you're not going to have to smash 300 grams of protein per day. Using myself as an example, I estimate my body fat to be at 10%. To calculate my fat-free mass, I'll take my weight in kilograms, 70, and multiply it by 0.1. If your body fat is 15%, multiply it by 0.15, so on and so forth. I subtract that from my body weight to give me a fat-free mass of 63 kg. 63 kg equals 140 pounds, and there I have my daily protein target. Dividing your protein between 3 to 5 meals spaced evenly throughout the day makes it easy to hit your protein target. Choose food that you enjoy and are happy to eat every day, multiple times per day. Pick 3 proteins and 3 carbs that you like and just rotate them. The other thing to consider when picking your foods is digestibility. You might really enjoy spaghetti, but if you're trying to eat it 4 times per day and you're feeling bloated and lethargic all the time, then it's probably not the best choice for you. Or let's say you're trying to get most of your protein from beans and it's giving you stomach discomfort and gas. Is that going to be sustainable? Probably not. Everyone's different. The foods we can tolerate well vary from person to person. For example, I enjoy and do really well with vegetables such as bell peppers, carrots, cucumbers, tomatoes and salad leaves, but cruciferous veg like broccoli, cabbage and kale are a no-no because they turn me into a one-man brass band. There's too many fart jokes in this video. Do it! Pre-preparing meals is a game changer. Not only does it save you money on eating out, but it makes healthy eating easy and it prevents you making bad food decisions. Yes, you have to spend a bit longer in the kitchen once or twice per week, but over the course of the week you'll be spending less time cooking and cleaning. I like to make myself a quick, easy breakfast in the morning, and then I have a pre-prepared meal for lunch. For my last meal I'll have another pre-prepared meal, or I'll cook up some meat like salmon or steak and add a pre-prepared carb. If you have an oven, you can cook off large quantities of potatoes, and if you have a rice cooker, you can make rice in bulk. I like to cook chicken thighs or burgers, and I'll fry up some vegetables to add to it. If you want hot food but you're not in a position to heat it up, your workplace doesn't have a microwave, or you're just on the road all the time, I have a great hack for you. I used to heat up a meal or two early in the morning and put them in these thermoses for food, and by lunchtime or dinner time, they would still be hot. Thank you, science. It's a good idea to have some high protein snacks in mind for when you're in a pinch and you need to grab something from the fridge or the store. Some good high protein snacks include cottage cheese, chicken drumsticks, hard boiled eggs, Greek yogurt, and trail mix. These nutrition principles are simple, but they will be the most effective in helping you achieve that lean, muscular physique. If you're interested in the training side of calisthenics, check out the playlist. Or if you'd like your own custom calisthenics program, click the link in the description. Let me know what fitness goals you have for 2024. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay vital.